talking to you guys live from Uncle Tav's new clinic. I've got pizza, and also my cat is somewhere. He's trying to snag a slice. Yeah, I'm down here. I'm down here in South Africa because Boston Saber. If you know, the two did split apart over a dispute of sauce. Yeah, ranch sauce. Boston Saber's wife had made this ranch sauce recipe, and good old Uncle Tav saw another business opportunity. I actually came here for some important business, not between Uncle Tav and myself, but between Uncle Tav and his previous business partner, Boston Saber. The two actually worked together. Previously they were business partners. Uncle TaviRadio Funkel's Funko Pop Emporium didn't happen without good old Boston Saber. This is what made Uncle TaviRadio Funkel's Funko Pop Emporium so popular, but also controversial, is that the two didn't just have like a whole warehouse of Funko Pops. They went into other timelines and bought warehouses worth of Funko Pops that no one wanted. They just got them for not even a couple like shekels. You know that little like scene of Hulk Hogan on the motorcycle, and in the background you see the guy throwing a dog into the lake. That they made that into a little Funko Pop scene in another timeline. So these are so what they're basically doing is they're selling Funko Pops that technically don't exist. No, it's not just that no one wants, but they don't exist in this timeline, but they were made in other timelines, and because no one wanted those, they went and got them, so they're selling them as basically rare Funko Pops. And here's where you know that there's like they had a little bit of like a supposed lawsuit fiasco that really didn't hurt him. So someone claiming on behalf of the company Funko, they're like, hey, you're bootlegging your own Funko Pops, but and they tried to sue him over that. But then Funko themselves came in and they're like, no, these are legit. I don't know how we made these. We like made so many we lost track, but no, these are legit. Go ahead. Just give us some royalties. They don't know it's from other timelines. They don't yeah, so they think they made these and they just don't know, and they literally don't bother to check if they actually made it or not. They're just like, yeah, no, these are legit. Whatever. Like the case was so beneath them that they're just like, go ahead, Mr. Funkel. Yeah, they're trying to. You know how they're like categorizing each one. Like there's the misfits, and then there's like commentary, and then there's memes and all that. They're trying to sort out what they're gonna categorize him as. They're more detailed. They're like specifically made with little bit more detail, but they're also made in a single batch. So once they sell that batch, they don't make any more. And I right now have 4. I've got Fitz, Swagger Souls, Jameski, and Pyro. I've got Carson on the way. I don't know. You have to hit them up about that, but. Oh, and I also have Critical on the way. Yeah, you want to get us shut down, man? No, bleep it with a bunch of ear rape monkey sounds. every time Tav mentions a cursed cosplayer, a Nightcore version, Nightcore bass boosted Mr. Bombastic has to play. I get it. I don't get it. The two then split apart, but there's no bad blood between them because, you know, Boston Saber, he's an eldritch being of, you know, vast unknowable knowledge and power, and he got outwitted by some Jersey dude. Yeah, Uncle Tav walked up to Boston Saber in a not in a black suit, but in his striped suit. He's just like, I had to get on my power suit. Boston Saber is like on the level of like Darkseid on existing on multiple planes of existence, and Uncle Tav is basically Jersey Luthor. But no, because he was able to outwit him that much, that earned him his respect. So every now and then, he'll have either me or another Saber come over and like bring him something. And this time, he sent me over to bring him some of his Boston chili, since a certain someone put a stop to the chili contest. Thanos Shack. Is the fight on Titan gonna be just one big CBT? You should have gone for the cock. No, it puts you in a time loop of a climax. That reminded me of that fucking Mexican ad where they literally snagged endgame footage. Yo soy inevitable. Back to on topic. He sent me over to give Uncle Tav some of the a big like pot of the Boston chili. So we were having some dinner, and I had a bowl. He had the whole thing. I looked at him and I was like, I can't believe you ate the whole thing. And then he got up from his chair and he looked at me. He's like, you know me. And then he took one step over and collapsed. And he hasn't woken up since. Yeah, he's right now on the couch. I think doing a penis inspection in his sleep. Yeah, he's making hand gestures, but he's mumbling to himself. But he's just laying on his back, and I have no idea. I think he might have just bought immortality. This is his own world. We're just living in it. They actually wrote it over and they changed it up. I'm not sure if on purpose or just to make it sound more symbolic. But those weren't demons they put in the pigs. So if you recall, when we had the whole gold thing happening, I went back in time to Egypt to stop Peter from trying to reforge the Boar vessel into gold. I took a little visit there, and Old Head Terumo, the ancient pharaoh that pictured himself as a boar god that didn't really exist in the pantheon. Yeah, he wanted to be a boar god, so because there's gods of like jackals and crocodiles and all that. He wanted to have one of a boar with like almighty tusks that like curled up or whatever. But he, I guess after I visited him, he woke up in his coffin. So this old mummy fuck just kind of started wandering around. He wandered. He woke up kind of around, because I was there around 50 BC, and he kind of woke up a little bit afterwards. So he kind of wandered around, and then he eventually made his way across the Red Sea. And eventually he started to like get some followers, because they were like, a pharaoh has come back, and he convinced them to follow him. So he started hearing words about this Jesus, and he wanted to confront him, saying that he is not the son of a god and all that. Jesus was just like, I'm not having it, and he put the souls of his followers into pigs, and then cursed Old Head to undergo a very slow transformation into a pig. A very slow one. It was apparently he didn't fully change until like the Renaissance. So this was a yeah. Yeah, he did. And everything in between his transformation, I could not figure out. He went basically into hiding, but he still traveled apparently. But by the time the Renaissance rolled in, he was a man pig, fully. And I did find out he had a son, Ganondorf. Apparently, Terumo and old Peter are sons of Ganon. Looks like another suicide. I think the bore vessel breaking is what made his penis fall off. I seized the mold for the new one, but the current one, or the one that we all know about, is broken.
These chains can't hold me.
Dang. I'm not surprised though. A saber has to confront a president. That's happened before. Is Uncle Tav gonna buy the thing and he become the new Vince McMahon? Is she the only one that can't tell it's him even when he's in uniform? Mishap in the kitchen. The food, it fought back. It fought back for my action. Speaking of absolute strength, before I came over here, I took a visit to Bumbleville itself, and since you haven't been in charge in a while, I took a stop by the El Hermano de Hirin statue, and Boy had it repainted into Big Smoke. It even says that the plaque has been taped over with a piece of paper. I'm positive it probably says Big Smoke in Spanish, but I'm not sure. Could we get Atlantis?
Yeah, because Disney.
Speaking of Fortnite 2, the reason I've been gone for a while is because coincidentally, around the time that whole Fortnite 2 thing in the black hole happened, I got sucked into some dimensional stuff too. So no word from me there. I wasn't sucked into Fortnite, thankfully. They haven't talked to me, mostly because of a language barrier. So I kind of just don't want to bother, because either way it'll go, Epic Games will just keep getting money. $45 for a Joker and Harley skin pack. They did that around the time of the Thanos event. The fishing was his idea. I mean, money is money, right?
Oh, modern art. They could probably pass for modern art. Some.
Yeah, he thought this would be a perfect business opportunity, but by the time Apex actually had another update, he saw it and he's just like, nah. So, and this is something people have been asking for. Bethesda launched a yearly $100 subscription service for Fallout 76 called Fallout First, and some of the conditions for this is you can get infinite scrap carry or something, or private servers, or a whole list of details. I really don't bother looking up, but yeah, they announced this, and yeah, pretty much everyone's clowned on them. And some of the stuff that's happened. Here's one thing that happened. Bethesda, in their infinite wisdom, did not claim any domains to to any site that would be called Fallout First or Fallout 76 First or anything like that. So one guy got the domain, and he made a perfect replica site that with the same UI and font and everything like a Bethesda site. But he's just like Fallout fucked first or something like that. It's just filled to the brim with just complete memery. But the second thing that's happened is because a way to tell if someone's a Fallout First buyer, basically, is they'll have a special icon above their name. So, a class war has been started between non-Fallout First players and Fallout First players against each other, and they're like warring against each other. Like on one site, there's like people that are like, "Look at these fools, paying money for this thing," and then on the other side, they're all rising up like these freeloaders are attacking us. We need to band together. And outside of it, everyone is just like, someone made a meme and it summarizes it perfectly. You know that scene in The Simpsons where Krusty's gang are all like are surrounding two monkeys that are fighting? That's basically the internet watching normal Fallout 76 players and Fallout First players.
It's also the rat in game.
That's what he said. Too. That's what he said to Ant-Man, and then Ant-Man went in and the final message was going up Thanos' butt. Oh, that reminded me. This artist went silent for a while. I saw this in my feed, so I had like little to no context of it. But I guess this artist went silent on their main account, and then made a shadow account or like an incognito account, basically making art of Gru and his brother.
I'll tell you who's dumb and thick.
Nah. Other than actually, yeah. I am gonna come back to Bumbleville, to try to not usurp Anboy, but just kind of break down his little quote-unquote empire from the inside out. Well, here's my plan. I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna have some help from two other sabers. The female saber who I saw kill another Peter in Greece, and a cyborg saber. We're gonna infiltrate, and we're gonna take. We've got they're gonna handle different things. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna tell Anboy that I'm Mr. Rockstar, and I've been reading his letters, and I'm gonna give him this special box set called GTA Rockstar Game Arcade Collectors HD Legendary Edition Love Max, and it's just a collection of bootlegged Vice City, San Andreas, Red Dead Redemption, and an Indonesian copy of LA Noire. All of them modded to shit, so you can't tell that they're the same games as what they're from. And I'm gonna tell them it's so bootleg that like models from each game are like swapped around. So you'll be going into like LA Noire trying to investigate a murder, and you'll be walking around as Big Smoke. Oh no, it was in Indonesia. This was like made not even by a saber.
Got bored of the new GTA Online update? Are you still waiting for GTA 6? And you still keep calling Rockstar Studios about it, even though we are still trying to get Red Dead Redemption on PC? Well, have no fear, because Bumbleville has a new offer. Presenting the new GTA Rockstar Game Ultimate Collector's Special Legendary Arcade Edition Love Max. Featuring new, never-before-seen titles that are totally not from Indonesia, including GTA Scarface, GTA the black one, and GTA Suka Bliet. All totally new games with fresh new characters and stories and everything. Also included in this bundle is GTA Old Town Road and GTA Detective Dick. But don't worry, call us right now and you will get our special offer, GTA Hunt of Man. That's right, that's 6 games all in one package, because 6 for GTA 6, coming soon to a Bumperville near you. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your clan. We have everyone covered for you. GTA Rockstar game. Be here at Rockstar Games. When you're here, you're a big rock star.
Here's the thing too. Here's what we're gonna do. Is you're gonna finish your Jay Leno outfit and everything. We're gonna set up a full set, even with like a holographic audience that he won't tell is fake. And we're gonna put on basically a Jay Leno episode with him on it, and then once the show's over, we're gonna trap him in a time loop of that episode. Or he could show up as Geese Howard. Here's our special guest, Geese Howard Stern. He can be a part of a little preview. He can be a guest too. He can just be a guest that goes on, and then he can come in. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You see this cup here? This is his cup of coffee. And then he's gonna break the cup of coffee, and he's gonna go over and grab Amboy and body slam him. I think when the two fight, they're gonna run at each other, and then they're gonna just disappear, and they're gonna take the chunk of the ring with them. I mean, no, it wouldn't collapse. Like, the ring wouldn't just. It's because of their power that they're gonna fight on a separate plane of existence. I mean, whenever time breaks, this is what happened when Tab was using the gauntlet when we were back in SAC Anime with the Pocky. Is he broke time into different fractures, and then at the end of it melded back together into our episode of XM, where different things happened. So the Dust Bowl happened in one fracture, and the World Wars never happened. But those fractures still have those other events along with it, as well as other outcomes, and then those came together. That's why we have, like Holocaust deniers or whatever, or we have people who don't remember the Dust Bowl because they know for a fact it never happened. So there's people who think that the other won, or people thought that they didn't win, and they were eviscerated.
Hey buddy, you got the wrong door. The dentist is down the street.
I do have a new video up. It got lost in time, but it's up. But yeah, it's a little a little throwback to some nostalgia with Mortal Kombat, with some old music and stuff. But it's a simple little thing, Do I have anything else in the works? I can't confirm that.
Who knows? Time could break while we're working on it.
You said before that I am basically I am a form of lost media. Could this be why?
Himself lost media. He is the embodiment of lost media.
Oh shit! Uncle Tav is waking up.